guys, welcome back to the Agent Mentorship Platform Network. I'm Mark Dandrea, the Doctor of Real Estate with Red One Realty.
And I'm Maddie Harris with Red One Realty.
Maddie, we're not going to fool anybody, so I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. We're both dressed the same because we're recording these videos all in one day. But welcome back to the network. And I think, Maddie, what you wanted to talk about in this particular video is how has the market changed in the last year or so? And what are some of the stats that you might want to share with your clients and your family and your friends about those things? So let me just kind of set this up this way. You and I have both experienced this very competitive market.
Yes.
Prior to this year, houses were not on the market for very long. Housing prices were going up in the Columbus market 8 to 12% a year, double digits most times year over year. And that's changed a little bit. What would you like to share with everybody that watches these videos and is subscribed to your YouTube channel?
So year over year, like you said, we are looking at home prices going up. Mm-hmm. Days on market is also up. So okay. A little bit less competition, a little more time to shop.
Yeah.
From last month, we have seen the median sales price drop a little. For this September housing report, we're at $310,000 as the median sales price.
And that was down from like 335 or somewhere.
It was 316, almost 317.
Okay, so it's down.
Yes.
So kind of settling.
A little bit.
Houses are still going up year over year, but sellers are kind of settling into pricing.
Correct. Yeah. Price is going down a little bit. Days on market is going up a little bit. So we're starting to sort of get closer to some sort of equilibrium.
Yeah. And let's talk about that for a second. I mean, folks watching this video might think to themselves, well, why wouldn't Maddie Harris and Mark Dandrea be excited about a really competitive market? Well, why wouldn't we be excited about that?
I mean, honestly, throughout this market, I can't help but feel bad for some of the buyers out there. I mean, to have all this cash on hand for appraisal gaps and, no contingencies, waive all inspections and things like that. It's hard, especially as a first-time home buyer, to meet all those requirements to get houses in competitive areas.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And we're not going to let the sellers off the hook either. But yes, the pressure was definitely on the buyers. But when you and I as agents are talking to a seller and, God bless them, they've got 8 or 10 offers, that puts pressure on them as well.
Absolutely.
So in general, the market was pretty heated. That was as a result of there not being a lot of inventory. Let's talk about that for a second. I think you and I were talking before we started recording. There are around 3,500 houses on the market. So before anybody out there thinks that that's a lot, in the mid-2000s, there were between 8,000 and 10,000 houses on the market. In the early 2000s, there were 10 or 12,000 houses on the market. So 3,500 isn't a lot, but compared to last year, there were about 1,850.
Right. So we have seen growth a little bit more in that aspect.
And it makes it easier on your buyers, doesn't it?
Certainly. We're at about 1.5 months of inventory now. A balanced market would be 5 to 8, I believe.
Okay, that's a great point. So what we would like to see as agents for the buying population is 5 to 8 months worth of inventory kind of out there waiting on somebody to absorb it.
Correct.
We have 1.5 months now. I'm sure that's way up from this time last year. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that stat is. But I think the general theme that you're kind of trying to describe here is the market is settling in. People are a little bit more comfortable. Buyers are more comfortable. Sellers are still getting a good value. What didn't we capture there?
I think also the days on market going up and everything like that is due to, like we previously talked about, interest rates going up a little, as well as we're coming into winter time now, which kind of puts a lull in the market.
A little bit.
So all those factors considered kind of make up those numbers a little bit as well.
Right. Let's talk about winter. You and I have had this conversation before. There's always something in the market that is motivating a family or a buyer with or without a family to buy. So let's talk about those real quick. In the spring, folks want to have their homes on the market. Folks want to buy homes so that they can free up their summer, do their vacation, spend time with the kids, right?
Correct.
Not have a move. Summer comes and starts to go. And now folks want to maybe choose a different school system or a different area of town. Once that hits, then a lot of folks love to be in their home for the holidays, right? I have a new home, so I'd like to show it off for the Halloween party, the Thanksgiving party, the Christmas party, New Year's. And then once that's over, the spring market hits again. Here's what I think, and I may be wrong, and you can all trash me out there if you'd like. I think because we do get into the holiday season, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, we do want to spend more time with family. So I think agents try to settle in and spend some time with family between like December 10th and January 2nd or 3rd. I'm not sure the market slows down as much of agents just, hey, I'm going to take some time with my family.
That is a factor as well, for sure.
Makes perfect sense.
I think as an agent, I have never, I have never chosen that over the alternative. But
well, you've been in real estate for going on 2 years.
Almost 3 now.
Almost 3. So I apologize. Almost 3 years. You're developing a business plan and a business model and a platform from which you can start to influence and nurture some more people. I think it's going well for you, at least from what I know, and you've got a lot of good information to share with your clients. This video is just one example of that.
Absolutely, yeah. Helping clients is what it's all about.
Just being of assistance. We market real estate services, guys. That's what Maddie does. I can tell you that. Hey, thanks again for joining me here. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Guys, have a great day. This is Mark Dandrea, the Doctor of Real Estate. We're on the Agent Mentorship Platform Network. And this is
Maddie Harris with Red One Realty. Thanks, guys.
See ya.